I just finished work. My friend is coming to my house later this evening and we're trying to make dinner. So let's get to a grocery store. We're going to shop for some interesting ingredients and see what we end up making, and then we're gonna eat a meal together. Before even setting foot into the store, I saw an array of really fresh ingredients outside. We've got a lot of celery and onions for a really good price. So I'm thinking that we're probably going towards a stew of some kind or something really hearty. The potatoes are really cheap, so I grabbed that. Think about going to grocery stores is I also get really distracted. I'm thinking that we can go with more of a curry. So let's find some powders and get some really easy to make protein. For a balanced diet and some fiber, I got some winter melon. That was a great haul. We got so many things and for such a good price. I also ended up getting some eggs for us too so that we can maybe top the curry with some nicely fried eggs. Got some extra vegetables like winter melon. I think for the curry, it might be a little heavy, so we can balance that out with some more vegetables, especially a soup. So everything had been laid out, and let's figure out a game plan. Because we only have an hour and 20 minutes, let's cook the things that are gonna take the longest first. That would be the potatoes to go with the curry. And then we can work it together with the meat and onions. Then we can work on the nice to haves, which are the vegetables. So the winter melon soup will be a stretch project. If there's extra time as well, I'll try to make the egg dish. So let's get these nice potatoes out first. Also, I'm not sure if you're the same, but I feel like I'm not ready to do any work until my hair is up. I know for cooking, I have this strange thing where I feel like it's a little greasy when I eat things without my hair tied, and that feeling kind of just carried over in all my cooking habits. That's why most times when you see me cooking, I'm gonna have my hair up. I like using onions for curries and for cooking in general because it's such a versatile vegetable. Okay, now I'm gonna put this plate somewhere far away because I can already feel the tears forming. With the meat, hold on a second, my nose is getting too runny from the onions. I'll be back. For the pork, let's give it a quick rinse. I don't really trust meat straight from the butcher shop or grocery stores, in case if it's been, cross-contaminated or if you touched anything. So I think it's always a good idea to just wash it at home. I never really pressure myself too much when it comes to cooking. Food is only gonna be as good as the amount of love that you can put into it. I'm also ensuring that I do things really carefully because safety is always first in the kitchen. Pork has been nicely seared. The reason why we want to do this is so that it locks in the flavor and the juiciness. So when it's done on all sides, it retains the moisture a lot more. For the onions, I've sauteed them and then I've also put a lot of water in there so that it can start cooking and then reducing into a nice paste. And something that saves time is really parallelizing. So that means as you're waiting for something to cook, there's so much free time to do something else. While we're cooking the onions, I also got the chance to start working on the winter melon. One hack for cleaning up winter melon skin, when a piece is really flat and big like this, it's hard for your potato peeler or vegetable peeler to get into the middle here. So what I do is I make a cut down the center. Then that way, your peeler can actually be angled differently to be able to get the skin off. I usually like to make mine with pork ribs, but since we don't have that today, there's gotta be a way for us to make it somewhat umami so it has more flavor. I was thinking about maybe putting some miso paste in there so that we make it into a winter melon miso soup. That sounds yum, right? I also like my winter melon chunks really big. It's such a fun vegetable to eat. It's almost like Jell-O when you make it right. This is the miso that we're gonna be using to season and flavor the winter melon soup. My friend came here early. My husband is too camera shy, so he's leaving. I'm gonna finish cooking, husband will keep him entertained. Yeah. With the last minutes, what I'm gonna do is cook the egg. I wanna be able to wrap up cooking as fast as possible to spend as much time as possible with my friends. I don't really want to season this too much because the curry will have a lot of flavor. So you might just go in with a little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil, and that's it. Here's a really easy way to take it out of the pan.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I made 2 packs because I know you can eat a lot of it.
I love these things so much.
Let's eat the rest with David. That's it for today's video. We're gonna go eat dinner. Bye.
Then I'm gonna start it with